Hey everyone. I mentioned briefly in a previous video about teleporters and shuttles between planets, um, but I wanted to just make a quick video, do a little bit more detail about that. I'm here on Haven right now, and I mentioned in the previous video that there is a difference between the different Haven markets. So this here is a market. This here is also a market, the one that I'm at, which is 8. But it's also a shuttle port. Um, Havens 1 through 10 are all such. So if I look at them here on the map, you can see that they all have that same icon. And then once you get to 11, it's just a market. So any one of these, if you go to them, they will have a shuttle to Alioth, and they're fairly evenly distributed around the planets. There's one here, there's one over here, and then here, here. You can see they're kind of stretched out vaguely around the equator, and then there's 2 kind of near the poles on both sides. So wherever you are in Haven, you're never more than like 100 kilometers or so from one of these guys. So they're fairly easy to access. Now from these, if say I was working on a ship and I wanted to get some container hubs, if I go and search for container hub and look at all, I'll see the cheapest ones are on Aegis, and then Market Mattis 5, Market Talmai 3, and then Alioth District 7, they're only 30,000. So if I wanted to do this, I would want to go to District 7 Marketplace. So I'm currently on Haven 8. So what you can do is just hop over here, and anything that can fit in your nano pack, it's safe to do this for. So I can just quickly hop over to Alioth, skip the cutscene, you don't need to confirm anymore, thank goodness. Once it's done loading, we'll skip the next cutscene too. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Alright, so now here I am at District 8. So if we open up the map here, we'll see that I'm here, and District 7, I know from experience, or Market 7, I should say, is just over to the right there. So I'm here, I want to go here. If I had my pocket rocket, I could just fly over. This is true, that would be fine too. But you don't need that. What you can do instead is get stuck on the roof, and then over here, there is actually a teleporter to the market from the district. So right now I'm at District 8, so this will take me to Market 8, so that's not what I want. But just over here, there's a set of teleporters to all of the other districts. So I want to go to 7 in particular. So we're going to hop over to 7. It's going to give a quick load. And it's going to load us in a basement floor with an elevator to get up to the surface. So, one moment. You just come over here, spacebar. Now I'm at District 7. And then from District 7, I can take the teleporter. And now I'm at Market 7. And now I can buy my cheap container hubs. Throw them in my nanopack, and take the same path home. And this also works for if you if you need to get around Haven. Say, for instance, you're on the wrong side of Haven. You can fly to the nearest marketplace, shuttle back to Alioth, teleport to the other district, and then take that one back in order to get anywhere on Haven from wherever. So that could be handy too. Quickly come over here to Haven, save you planet. So if you're up on the North Pole near 8 or whatever, then you can just take the shuttle back, teleport to the other district, and then come into one of the ones near the South Pole, Haven 10. And no problem. It'll just take you a few minutes of loading screens, much faster than actually flying it, as long as you only need your nanopack's worth of space. It's easy breezy. And of course, always keep a pocket rocket so that you can just deploy your pocket rocket and go. because you can just carry that with you. That's fine. It doesn't get deleted if you die. You don't have to worry about that. So I just have this little ship here that I can bring with me wherever I go. Yeah, that about covers it. So that lets you get to any of the districts 1 through 10. On Alioth, it's worth noting that 1 through 10 are all just the ones in this circle here. So it doesn't let you get around Alioth the same way it does let you get around Haven, but most of the main marketplaces that are used are here. Honestly, Market 6 is really the one that is sort of the go-to. Most people go to 6. So that's probably where you're going to be going if you're doing this trick. Yeah, and then to reverse it, you just take the teleport pad back. It will again take you, I believe, down into the basement again, but we can just confirm. Yep. So it tells you right there, I'm at 7. Pop up here. If I wanted to go back to Haven, I would just go to 8, and then once I loaded at 8, go up here to the shuttle. There's shuttles to both Haven and Sanctuary, so just make sure you go to the one that's marked Haven. Woo! So that's Haven. This one's Sanctuary, so make sure you go to Haven. Unless you are legitimately going to Sanctuary, but that will apply to very few of you. Alright, so that's the quick rundown on how the teleportation system works. Hopefully that's helpful, and have a good one.